What is going on, guys, and welcome back to today's video. I know it's been a while, but we are back out at the gun range, and man, I gotta say, it feels good. But yeah, out with me today, I brought my Glock 19 Gen 5. If y'all already know, this is my setup. This is what she looked like, very pretty. And I brought my TTI Combat. If you can notice any difference is that this one's a bit more decked out. It has a red dot sight on there and a light, and this one's just purely iron sights, and it's just the gun itself raw, right? So the whole point of this video is to start getting some reps in with both using red dot sights and using iron sights. You know, start getting down my natural point of aim, being able to draw my guns from my holsters and fire and engage targets in a quick succession while having tight groupings. Because for those that don't know, I am trying to join the Army. I am trying to get a combat MOS when I join the Army. So it's best if I start putting in some reps, start, working on what my natural point of aim is, start working on my grip and handling of weapons for when I do have to handle them in BCT. I don't look like a complete noob in front of the NCOs, and that will make me look like a complete badass in front of the other recruits, and just overall be a complete fucking John Wick in the battlefield. Alright, so for the first drill, we're going to be using the Canik with its just purely iron sights, because I feel like whenever, especially for me that's barely about to be joining the BCT portion of the Army, I don't think they're going to give us decked out weapons to train with. I'm pretty sure they're just going to give us a standard ass M4 and some standard ass, honestly I don't even know what the type of pistol they're going to give us. I doubt it's a Glock. I don't think Glock is in the military, but yeah, they're just going to give us something with iron sights. They're not going to give us red dot sights. So for the beginning of this portion of the video, we're going to be practicing and trying to get our natural point of aim. What is a natural point of aim, you ask? Well, it's pretty much just this. Boom, right here, right? And I just instinctively, boom, point out, and naturally my gun has to align with where I'm pretty much just looking at, right? So you can practice this at home, right? If you have a gun and it's empty, you just pretty much, like, you're looking at the TV or you're looking at some sort of like a keychain or something on the wall or something, you just draw your weapon and boom, you have to naturally be able to aim at what you're looking at and see if you're square on, right? All right, so I had 16 on the clip there, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 hits of 16, not bad. I mean, this square here is pretty much just a whole body. This would be considered center mass. I am all over the place. So it's just a matter of putting in reps. Save this one for later. That one was a whole lot better. We had 16 on there. I had the malfunction on the initial shot, so we had 15 total. 15 total shots. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of 15. I missed 5. I grazed this one here, grazed this one over here. Not that bad. The grouping is a lot better here than it was over here. You know, this one has a few hits down here, then it has like 3 hits up here. At least these were kind of in this center area right here. So we're getting there, I'm starting to warm up a bit. I don't know in the Army, I don't know in BCT what or how their training is like. I don't know how accurate this is gonna be, but I mean, if I can start getting a feel for my guns and, just kind of start working on my natural point of aim, I feel like that's gonna help a lot and not sucking ass over there and looking like a complete noob. Alrighty, going for the third one now. I do miss a few. And I am keeping both eyes open. I don't want to be that guy that's like closing like one eye to look down the thing. I'm pretty sure that's how they're going to teach us. But if I can just naturally keep both eyes open, that way my peripheral view is a lot wider. It's a whole lot better. So here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like, I'll count the clear hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and missed 4. Not bad. Again, the groupings are slowly getting a whole lot tighter. If you stay right there, you know, this was pretty much all over the place. Here, we kind of zoned it out to here, had a hit over here. Here, now we're all right here. And again, just have one flyer over here, and these two are kind of off to the right. But again, so kind of what I'm noticing is that whenever I'm here and I'm shooting, pop, my gun is I'm kind of like doing this off to the side right here. I'm doing this, you know, so instead of the gun going straight up and down, I do feel myself kind of like slowly start to turn the gun. I don't know if that's me like trying to like power through it, or like, you know, doing too much force on this one, or doing too much of this with my left hand. I'm not sure, but I do feel that, and I do notice that sometimes I need to be like, oh, straighten out, you know, gotta be straight. Nobody likes being gay. But yeah, I do not want to be that guy, you know, like that has a gun and like he's shooting, right? And then like he starts flagging, or like, how did I do, guys? And, you know, just like looking around and like flagging everyone. I do not want to be that guy. You know, I don't want to be the guy that accidentally like, boom, oh, accidentally discharges. Like a lot can go wrong in those situations, especially since it's going to be like a high stress situation, because, you know, NCOs are watching. You have to do it under a certain amount of time, I'm guessing. You have to perform while running and like, you know, like moving around and all that stuff. So I want to try to be as good as I can. That way I don't get my ass smoked for sucking ass. We are doing tighter groupings. Now I want to see if I can get it tighter plus more hits. So we're slowly improving. So I'm trying, by the time we get to this last one, I want to be able to hit all 16 in as tight of a grouping as possible. So here we go. This one, again, I might have sacrificed a bit of the accuracy for a bit of the speed, because I was shooting a lot quicker this one. I was trying to do it a bit more faster, and as you can see, it greatly affected my groupings here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 out of 16. So more hits, but wider of a grouping, you know. Like these here, I'm pushing close to missing the target or the body, you know, so all these are hitting a plate. You know, if it's like a combat situation, a war situation, and the opponent has like their own armor plating and all that stuff, you know, I'm hitting their plates, you know, so not bad. Again, more hits, but definitely all over the place. All right, something I am noticing as well is that I'm always missing the first shot. From when I go here and I go here, that first shot, even though it looks like it's on target for me, I am missing. So in order to be able to hit all 16, I need to make sure that that first one hits, and I'm not trying to guesstimate where it's gonna land. There you go. I mean, not too bad, not too bad. Like I did say, the groupings are getting tighter while maintaining somewhat of the same shooting speed. So if I can just get that first one, it's that first and second one, because I missed the first one, I don't know where it goes and hits back here, and the second one I'm still like guesstimating, like, okay, like why did I miss, and boom, I missed that one. But once I hear that ding, like I instantly just like, I'm able to lock in, right? And another thing I noticed on this go around is I was doing a hell of a lot more of this, like shooting off to the side, you know, kind of like a black guy, you know, just shooting off to the side but inverted. Instead of going here, I was going out here, you know, so gotta fix that, gotta fix that. Damn, I think I just missed 2 that time. Let's go count it out and check it out. I am a bit all over the place, but I did manage to zero in for a couple shots here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I did hear another shot at the beginning, but it sounded kind of odd. Yeah, down here. I hit down here in this bullet hole, and it kind of moved it to where it made a little dingy noise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 shots that time. Out of 16, I did manage to hit that first one, which was down here. Damn, I split the wood pretty good. I managed to hit this one 13 times, so not too bad. That was with just iron sights. So now we're gonna switch it up and see how we do with a red dot. All right, so this video unwillingly just became a iron sight versus red dot type video. So now we're gonna compare how well I perform using a green dot sight. Let me clean this off a bit here. This gun is zeroed in. If y'all haven't seen the video where we zero it in, I recommend it because it was quite a doozy. But yeah, so now we're gonna see how well I can perform using a red dot sight. All right, that one was pretty decent, not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. But I will disclaim this, on the Canik we were using 16 shots. This one here we only put 14. So the percentage wise is gonna affect it quite a bit here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of 14. I only missed 2. And as you can see here, I kind of started like here-ish, right? I had one fire down here and I was working my way up, right? I was working my way up towards that headshot, but not that bad, not that bad. It is the first one, a lot better than with the iron sights. Iron sights or red dot sights, what do y'all like? I know it's a big old debate in the gun world, like, oh, iron sights are better because what if your battery dies and all that stuff? You need to be able to know what your natural point of aim is and all that stuff. And other people with the red dot sights are like, oh, well, you're more accurate with this. You know, you're much quicker at, you know, locking onto a target and being able to fire and all that stuff. Me, I think you should be able to be good at both, you know. Get the best of both worlds, you know. Practice your accuracy, have, you know, iron sights on there, but the moment these give out, be able to know how to use up, you know, your iron sights for an emergency wise and all that stuff, because things go wrong. I think I only missed one that time, I'm not sure. I'm kind of horrible at multitasking, so I'm trying to count the bullets, but at the same time I'm trying to hear the ding, and at the same time I'm trying to count how many I'm missing. So it's just a whole bunch of numbers in my head, and I'm just kind of just like, at the end I'm just like, fuck it, you know. But let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, wait, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I only missed one shot that time. Out of 14 shots, I only missed one. The groupings were a bit tighter. They were a bit more off to the right side here. I did have a couple flyers and these out here, but kind of like the Canik, I'm getting slightly better, you know, like I'm zoning it down. So pretty good, pretty good. Not enough for the NCOs to hop off my ass, right? But I'm trying to get that, what is it, expert or marksman? What's the highest? What's the highest ranking? Let me know down in the comments below, because I know they do a ranking competition when it comes to shooting, you know. I think you're like either like a, fuck, I don't know, but I think it's like an expert or a marksman. Like there's levels to this shit, right? And I want to be one of the top tier guys. I want to be a high level expert gunnery sergeant shooter, whatever the call thing is for that. All right, so it is getting a bit darker, so I did have to change the brightness on my red dots out here, because I'm not gonna lie, on that second one it was pretty bright. It was almost like a flashbang from Call of Duty. I was like, I just can't see, so I was guesstimating where I was shooting. So that's why there is the importance of natural point of aim. Like once I hear a ding and once I know that I'm hitting somewhere, I'm just gonna keep shooting in that same general direction. So ooh, that one was sloppy. That one was sloppy, I'm not gonna lie. And for some reason, I don't know if y'all noticed it, probably, but for me it felt like an eternity. I felt like I fucking just stopped mid gunfight. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I want to say 12 right here. Yeah, 12. That impacts me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. 12 shots of 14. I only missed 2. This one here, I went back to looking like that first one over there. I'm kind of just like all over the place. You know, I did have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 shots here, kind of like top area, and the rest were just all over the spot. So I just got to work on that grouping. Grouping is what kills me because, man, it's just fighting the gun's recoil. I know I'm never going to get down to 0 recoil where I'm just like pop, 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 right? And my hand isn't just moving. I know there's a bit of recoil, but trying to fight it, sometimes I fight it too much, and when I go down, I go way below target and I have to raise it back up. It's just having to get to know your gun, you know, just having to get to know yourself as well, like how your body reacts and shit. What's one of y'all's craziest stories from BCT? For all the Army guys, if there are any that watch my videos, what are some crazy BCT stories that y'all had? Because I know one of my friends, he shipped off there not that long ago, and on his first week, he messaged me on Snapchat. They were able to use their phone, and he was like, dude, like a crap ton of people dropped out on the first week. We had one dude who wanted to fight an NCO, and they beat the shit out of him, and then they took him off, and we haven't seen him since. We don't know where he went, so I was guessing jail, right? Then there was like a whole it was like a whole fight, or like a riot, I guess, in the lunchroom area where like some people got mad at each other and they just like started going at it, and it was like a whole bunch of them that just like, they rounded them all up and they kicked them all the fuck out. A dude got caught making a shank, like freaking prison style, you know? Like, why are you making a shank in boot camp? Like, what are you trying to do there, dude? You're trying to join the Army. You're not going to prison, you know? So I was like, dang, that's pretty wild. That is some wild crap. So, I mean, that's what he told me, right? I don't know if it's true or not. I'm going to believe his word. I'm going to take his word for it. You know, if it's true or not, like, it doesn't affect me any. But I want to hear what some of y'all's crazy stories are, if y'all have any of BCT. I tried to do quick successions. I'm trying to get quicker with this, you know? Trying to be, and, you know, be a badass, be an outlaw. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, and looks like we managed to hit one down here as well. Or these might not even be mine. I'm not sure. So we're just gonna count the ones that we got up here, because these are honestly I didn't see. That one was mine over there. These I'm not 100% sure. So 12 hits. Grouping wise, I mean, looks slightly better. Not a whole lot, because I am still shooting out off to the side a bit here. But I did have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of in this area right here. Then we had a 6 here, 7 there, and these were kind of just flyers. Not bad. I feel like I can work on that a bit more. I did feel, I don't know, like, again, I don't know how to explain it. I'm pretty sure y'all gun guys know. But like sometimes I feel like, boom, no matter how well I feel like I have my grip, sometimes I just feel like that gun goes crazy and like all of a sudden I lose my natural point of aim. And I'm like, oh shit, like I gotta restabilize myself. I don't know if it happens to y'all. It happens to me. That's how I feel what happens. I'm not 100% sure. I will say I'm kind of liking the red dot sight slightly better, because it took a lot of work to zero that bitch in. Like, I took a couple videos on my channel to be able to zero that bitch in and get it to where it is now. But I'm not doing that bad either with this one, you know. Like, a lot of my hits were pretty good over there, you know. And like, I improved rather quickly with this one. This one here, I feel like it's more technique. This one here, I feel like you're just like more naturally, you know, you're just using your natural point of aim. Hence the video. One day I'll be like DJ Shipley. This one here, well shit, was a whole lot better, I think. Feels like it, looks like it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of 14 shots. Again, I only missed twice. And the groupings were a lot bigger. Kind of like if we go back to over here, I was kind of like this, right? Shooting pretty much the whole square. And then here, I narrowed it down to here, but it had these two over here. And then here, I kind of fucked up and just went back to out here. And then here, I restabilized and kind of got here and had these flyers over here. This one, all of them were right here except for these two over here. Definitely a lot better. There are a bit of factors affecting this, kind of like the nighttime, the fact that the sun's going down. So I am getting a bit of a flashbang effect with my gun. From when I'm aiming, trying to aim, the blurriness of the light moving all over the place. I have to wear glasses in order to see the reticle a lot better. And just the flashing of the gun, of the muzzle and all that stuff are kind of affecting me. So it's not as fair as of a fight as it should be, because it is nighttime. But I'm not trying to give y'all excuses, but so far, I mean, to me, it looks like they're going hand on hand. Not gonna lie. Not going to lie. Dang, I missed 2. I was trying to count those. I was trying to listen out for them, and I missed 2. I heard them. I heard them going silence. You know, I love hearing that ding. That is some gun YouTuber, gun enthusiast SMR. Just hearing that ding, like ding, 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 ding. God, gotta love it. From here, grouping's a whole lot fucking better on this one. I definitely recalibrated even more. Zeroed in on my fucking target. Now let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 shots. The closest grouping I have to that one, I'll probably say this one here. You know, I kind of have like, they're all like kind of like this far apart in the palm of my hand right here. So that's kind of like the tightest grouping I have, and based on the palm of my hand right here. This one here, they all fit just about here, the grand majority, and then I got 4 flyers over here. I did get a lot better groupings on this one, but I still have flyers. I don't know if these are initial impacts or if they're towards the end where I'm kind of just like, oh, this guy's definitely dead, just wherever the last few bullets hit, they hit. But yeah, I mean, honestly, based off of this, it's hard for me to decide what is better, red dot sights or iron sights. I'm gonna have to leave it up to y'all to decide what I perform better in down in the comments. My personal opinion is you should be good with both. Be good with both. It doesn't hurt you. If you have the capacity and the capability to go out and train and get good with both, get good with both. Because you never know, again, when your light may go out, right? Or your red dot sight may run out of batteries. Or maybe in a combat situation, you fall down and your shit breaks. You know, I'm pretty sure the Army isn't spending a crap ton of money on some bougie ass red dot sights. I feel like, you know, they're gonna be pretty crappy, so they may break on impact and stuff like that. So if you're the guy that's like, oh shit, my gun is damaged, fuck it, I'm just gonna use the iron sights and still be able to put in the work and take out your targets and complete your task, dude, you're a fucking stud. You're a badass, right? So my objective is to get good with both. Right, to try to dominate both areas, because again, for my MOS, for what I'm trying to do, and the Army Rangers and all that stuff that I'm trying to get into, I don't know what I'm gonna be equipped with. So I think that it's better for me to just start working on everything and be as good as I can in any area. That way I'm not a complete loser whenever shit hits the fan and I have to perform, right? Kind of like prepping for the BCT. A lot of people go in not training, not putting that extra work outside, you know, behind the scenes. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to get good with guns. I'm trying to get good with running, lifting weights, performing. Trying to get good with performing. That way I'm not left behind when it's time to perform. So yeah, that's going to conclude today's video. I'm currently getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. They are crazy out here where we're at. But yeah. Leave a comment down below on what y'all think won, or what y'all prefer. You know, oh, I prefer iron sights because of this reasoning and this and that. Y'all know me. I'm always looking at y'all's comments. I'm always trying to interact with all of them, trying to get, you know, to know y'all and what y'all think and all that stuff. And I take y'all's information, I take y'all's tips to heart. I look into it, I'm like, okay, this makes sense. You know, like I try to engage with y'all and see and figure out like, okay, like how can we get better? Like, why do you think the way you think? You know, so leave a comment down below on what y'all think did better. Leave a comment on what y'all think I did better with, and what y'all's preferences are. With that being said, this is going to be part 1 of this video series, iron sights versus red dot sights on the pistol section. This is just stationary, you know, natural point of aims type stuff. On the next video, I'm probably going to add a bit more running and gunning, you know, moving and shooting, scooting and tooting type of drills to it. So stick around. If you're new to the channel, hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. Leave a like and subscribe. Share the channel. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We are almost there. With that being said, hopefully y'all enjoy the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. See y'all later, Battle Buddies.